Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, yeah, this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't tripping on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's with the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. with 'em. I see niggas and they feelings all fill 'em. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with 'em. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. She get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate, make it to the featherweights. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a root. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Try to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gunshot. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. To the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one with these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die, skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus B, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping rapping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics. It got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making a op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. And Ken, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart in my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart in my bow tie. Living in this world in my whole life, my whole life.
All right, shalom Israel, shalom, shalom, shalom Lord Christ. It's the ISVK, Israelite School, Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. Been established since 1969, and since 1969, we're teaching the truth according to the Bible. 125th Street. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not too wild, okay. And since 1969, we're bringing this truth out, man. Teaching this truth. What is the truth according to the Bible? The truth is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians descend from and make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? Yeah, black man. All right. But tonight is Tuesday night brother class. Like just a little too close. Tonight is Tuesday night brother class. Shalom Lord Christ. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Christ. See Trooper Adam. See young man Shaq checking in. Sister Nazarma, she out checking in, man. Messiah Christ. It's Tuesday night brother class. We're gonna get into it, man. Tonight's topic is your health is important. All right. Everybody knows your health is important, but we're gonna get it in the Bible. What does the Bible say about your health? You understand? So that's what we're gonna get into tonight. Any questions? Anybody got any questions in the room, in the chat? Let me know. All right. Now, we're gonna start. Go ahead.
What do the scriptures say about the best way to hold somebody accountable, like hold a brother accountable?
In what way?
And, let's say somebody, one of your brothers is fighting a demon, and they acknowledge that this is a demon, and you want to I don't know, watch it help and fight it. You know,
Mm.
what does the scripture say about that?
First, is this brother okay? When you helping this brother fight this demon, is he being receiving of it, or is it something that he refusing to do, even though you're trying to help him?
I don't know. I haven't started helping yet. I just want to know the law sense. If that's just his business, his fight, I should just support him on the upswing, or because in the world I would have been like a full-fledged accountability buddy. But once I know you know that that's a demon, I'm on your ass. It's like I'm on your case. You know what I'm saying? But how to do that properly.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what Commander Hana told us. All right, it was a brother. He asked a question. This is in Detroit Cookout. He was having a demons lecture. So a brother asked a similar question to you are now. He said, he asked Commander Hana. He said, what do I do if I'm trying to get a brother to take his health more serious or worry more about his health, and the brother is still, refusing to do this and refusing to do that. And what Commander General said was, all you can do is tell a brother. You understand? You tell a brother, you let him know that you're here for him if you need him, if he needs you, so on and so forth. You give him words of encouragement. But if you let the fact that he won't take care of himself offend you, then now you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? Now that demon, whatever demon he got on him, is now finna manifest in you. You understand? It's playing on both of y'all. The demon don't want him to do it, and the demon wants you to force him to do it. You understand? You see how that can get unbrotherly? It can cause a stomach block. It can make you, because you see this as a fault on your brother, it can make you start to hate him because you know he won't do it. You understand? So yes, you should give brothers words of encouragement, things like that. But it's his fight to a demon. Like, you can tell a brother all day the law, statutes, commandments, and what they say about doing this and doing that. But at the end of the day, it's up to him to take that first step. It's like trying to force somebody to be in the truth. Trying to force somebody to stop smoking weed. It get to a point where it's gonna get unbrotherly if you just keep hammering it down. You know what I'm saying? So basically, our stance on that is, help the brother out with words as much as possible. If it start to offend you, let it go. No sweat. All right. Anything else on that? The answer clearly enough? All right. Most high in Christ. Let's get Isaiah. No. Yeah. Let's get Isaiah 30:1 first. Get this out the way. And then we're gonna get some. Get this out of the way, then we're gonna get something hitting directly. Hitting the nail directly. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
It say, woe. What does woe mean?
Destruction.
Destruction to the rebellious children, say of the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. Meaning what? They take counsel and they listen to instruction and they take advice, from everybody in the world, every other influence. They pull it into their life, and they want to live by this, what man told them to do, instead of going and getting or seeking counsel of the Lord. Like how you just did, you wanted to know what the Bible said about it. You want to know what the scriptures say about it. And that's how we all should think. You understand? Because basically what you were saying is Matthew 18:15. You can tell a brother all day. But at the end of the day, he can apologize for it, but you can't force him to do anything. You understand? So it's that. All right. But they cover the covering, but not of his spirit. Keep going. That they may add sin to sin. They messed up the first time. They sinned the first time. And then they're going to ask and get some terrible counsel from the world. And they add sin on top of that sin. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 2. That walked to go down into Egypt,
Mhm.
and have not asked my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Ooh-wee. It say that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth. You understand? What's Egypt right now? America. To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. If Egypt is America, who is the Pharaoh? Donald Trump. You understand? They strengthen themselves in the strength of Donald Trump and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. It's that shadow of Egypt, that American dream. You understand? That white lie, that fallacy. You believe in all the propaganda, and you really believe when Trump say, they believe when Trump said as soon as he get in office, he'll make sure. He said everything is gonna stop. There's gonna be no wars. He'll end the Ukraine and Russia war. He'll end all of this. And what happened? Where we at? About 6-8 months later, bombs all over the place. The U.S. is fighting side by side with the IDF. You understand? A young Hispanic sister done got bombed trying to go over there and fight for America. None got bombed to, you know what I'm saying? To the Stone Age over there. They over there in the Strait of Hormuz, over there going to war. But we strengthened ourselves in the strength of Pharaoh. We thought that we got Donald Trump in the office when nobody played with America. That's not the truth. You understand? That's can be further from the truth. Keep going.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Don't take them Make America Great Again hats off now. Ain't no turning back now. They say the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You trust in the shadow of Egypt because you trust in Christianity, the Muslim mosque, Pan-Africanism. It's gonna be your shame in the end time, man. It's gonna be your shame. Not only is your physical health important, your mental health is important. All right. You want to make sure that mentally you're stable. A lot of people, because of how things are going on in the world, I was talking to a brother about this not long ago. Because of how many drugs are in the world and all the conspiracy theories going on and all the war breaking out, you know, you got explosive lettuce, stuff like this, man. You don't know. You don't really understand. COVID happened. A lot of people don't understand how all of this stuff mentally can affect somebody. How it can really drive somebody crazy. They can smoke some bad weed and be batshit crazy. So like for my language. You understand? They can be watching, they can go deep enough down one of these rabbit holes where they scared to come outside because of all these conspiracy theories. Because they trust in America and they on YouTube getting high and watching all these damn videos and it'll trip you out, man. They believe in the Nephilim. They believe in the Anunnaki. They believe in all these crazy stuff. The skin people, what are they, skinwalkers, the lizard people. They believe in all of that, man. Go ahead.
It's lucky if I could. There's still people that haven't come outside.
On the pack, man, it's still people that's still storing up toilet paper and disinfectant spray right now. You understand? There's people out there that say they live in a simulation. The devil said it this weekend. He said the only way I can keep sane and keep going day to day, I have to believe that everything is a simulation. That's how you gotta believe, man. If you trust in America, instead of this Bible, if you walk in the shame and shadow of America instead of getting counsel from the Lord, you will be insane. You understand? You have to have faith in something and stand on something, or you gonna fall for anything, right? Give me it's like you get Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha, chapter 30 and verse 14. You got that?
30 and 14.
Chapter 30. Start at verse 14.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution
Mm-hmm.
than a rich man that is afflicted in his body.
Being sound. Say, better is the poor being sound and of strong constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Now it's talking about your physical health. It's talking about the physical, your day to day. How healthy are you? Have you been weight training? Have you been walking daily? Have you been drinking and eating right? Have you been going to sleep drunk every night? Are your kidneys failing? All of that, man. It's better to be poor with a strong constitution, a strong body, healthy, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. You understand what the people, this is what the Bible says, but do you understand how many people would rather be afflicted in their body? If you tell them they can be rich, they will take, man, they'll go with no legs. They'll do with one arm if you can tell them they be rich. And then when they get that money, guess what? They're gonna regret it. They're gonna regret every second of it. You understand all the things that people do for money, and it's crazy. People that did evil and wicked things about some money, thinking that that's all that matters, thinking that money is gonna fix everything in their life, and that could not be further from the truth. Say, better is the poor being sound and of strong constitution. Not only being of a strong constitution, you have to be sound. All right, keep going.
Verse 15. Health and good state of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
And that's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say it's a strong body is above all gold. It's like, say they pumping their body now for money. BBLs. Yeah, they destroying their constitution for that money just to go and chase a brother with a couple dollars. And you know, that one turns to two, two turns to three, three turns to 30, and then 40 and 60. And it just and the men they keep chasing, just keep adding up. All right. They is destroying their body. You understand? For a little money. Keep going.
Verse 16. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart.
You understand? There's no riches above a sound body. It's very important to make sure that you taking care of your body. You understand? And you never know. First off, as a soldier, you should want to be prepared for anything. As a soldier, you should want to make sure you stay trained. You want to make sure that you stay disciplined. You want to make sure that you thinking clearly, because you never know if one of them days, especially in here, if you got to take command or take lead, or you got to be the leader, you got to be the thinker. You're gonna end up being put in a position to where you're the highest ranking man, and you have to be able to lead. You have to be able to be of a sound mind and make clear and decisive decisions. And nobody wants to follow after somebody who can't think clearly, who doesn't take care of themselves. Nobody wants to follow after a hypocrite. You understand? If I can't see you actively, at least actively trying to do the things that you telling me to do, you can't follow me for not wanting to hear nothing you have to say. The Bible says, it say, why are you, paraphrasing, why are you so worried about the mote in your brother's eye when it's a beam in yours? You understand? You worried about your brothers and you keep complaining about your brother, but you have something way more concerning going on with you. You ain't done it yet. And also, you can't ask a brother to do something that you wouldn't do in. If we ask, that's this one thing I love about the truth, right? Every brother in here has to walk the same path. And all us done been young men. We done all had to clean the toilet. You know what I'm saying? General Muhammad had to do it. He said, and I made sure it was the cleanest toilet out. I seen that when I was a young man. I'm like, damn. I was like, I ain't got no excuse. All right. General Muhammad teach some of the heaviest classes on earth. All right. I just remember him saying, talking about his time as a young man, trooper, and being in the school and the things that he had to deal with and stuff like that. I'm like, man, we done all been through. He's the second highest ranking man in all of the UPK, but we done all had to take the same road. We done all had to get in that all black, shed ourselves of the world. We all had to do it. You understand? One day, Lord allow brothers go through Hebrew Academy. If you choose to do that, it's an option. It's not, not mandatory whatsoever. But it's always that. That's one of them things, man. You want to make sure. And if you're going through Hebrew Academy, you better make sure that what verse 15 say. Read verse 15 again.
Now, verse 15. Health and good your body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
Man, you better make sure you got a strong and healthy body. You want to go through Hebrew Academy. That's just as a soldier, as a man, you will want to raise your children to be somebody even better than you. So you have to, man, if you are an amazing man, just imagine how great they'll be. You want to set the bar, you want to set the standard for everybody who comes behind you. That's how we going to get out of this captivity. That's how we going to raise the nation of Israel. All right. Any questions on that? Get Ecclesiastes chapter 38 and verse 1 now. All right. This is a big one, man. This is one that brothers in the world struggle so badly with, man. And it can all be so simple. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 38, verse 1.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 38, verse 1. Honor a
physician.
Honor a physician.
You know what that is? What is it? A doctor. You know what I'm saying? A doctor, nurse, anybody in charge with your health care. It says honor a physician. Keep going.
with the honor due unto him, for the uses which you may have of him.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord hath created him.
All right. Keep going.
Verse 2. For the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king.
All right. Basically, what it's saying is, man, you have to honor your physician. This is a problem, especially Judah. I'm not so sure about other, tribes, but we have a real bad issue, a trust issue with the hospital, the doctor's office. We got a real bad issue with going and getting ourselves looked at. And we always wait until it's too late. We always wait until we just can't bear it anymore to go and get looked at. According to the Bible, man, even Christ said, honor thou physician. Paraphrasing, he said, those who it was a paraphrase. He said, those who aren't sick are in no need of a physician. He was being a physician himself to the people who needed healing, man. All right. Christ was healing people. It's very important to make sure that we know what's going on with our health. Because Black people, we had this thing, man, to where we go to a hospital and leave. And if our condition gets worse even a little bit, we're going to blame it on that hospital. We're going to blame it on the doctor. We're going to say everything, man. We're going to say, man, I done heard it's a lot of people that say they don't want to know what's wrong with them because every time they find out, it gets worse. That's all superstition. That's all superstition. It's very important to get checked out and get your medicine, get your help as soon as you can, man. You don't want to go to the hospital and they telling you that your blood pressure is so high, you supposed to be in a coma right now. I don't even know how you alive right now. Your blood sugar is so high, they saying it's a miracle that you even walked in here. You don't want that. You don't want to wake up in your house and be found unalive because you was neglecting your health so much and so often you refuse to go and see a physician, a doctor, a hospital. You understand? We got a real bad problem with that. We got a terrible issue with that. It's very important to take your health seriously. All right. Any questions on that one? Give me give me Philippians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let me see. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3.
Now, God, this is the book of Philippians. So, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife.
Oh, give me one second. What if the medicine they give you hurts you more than help? Now, the medicine they give you hurt you more than help. You have to figure out what it is wrong with you or what's in that medicine that can be doing that. All right. Maybe you should go to a different doctor. Maybe you should go to a different doctor because we done had that before. We done helped the sister out where she was just super skeptical of her doctors or whatever the doctors gave her. And we done gave her medicine, the same medicine that they gave her, and she said it helped her so much. All right. So it could be one or two things. either whatever they gave her, it was something in it that didn't agree with her, or she was just way too skeptical of whatever they gave her. All right. She just felt like because we can do that too. We can honestly distrust them so much that we would say it ain't working, even it is. You know what I'm saying? And we'll throw it under the rug and act like it ain't working, and just stop using it anyway. But you should definitely try to ask another doctor or whatever if you are positive, but make sure that you positive that it's hurting you. All right, go ahead.
If I could, what you're bringing out about the second opinion,
Uh-huh.
your second opinion is very heavy. Um, I've seen doctors cast lots over who they should save, they should spend money on.
Uh-huh.
To just take the time to go in and like actually help for them.
Uh-huh.
Like, this person's old, they don't have much time with it. This person's
Uh-huh.
young, they don't have as much going for them. This person's an immigrant, they don't have a green card, like I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
So like how do I say it? I'm not saying this to say don't trust doctors because there are good doctors out there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But at the same time, I also know there's a lot of jammed up people in
Mhm.
the industry, So if that is something that brothers and sisters are dealing with, I encourage them to get a second opinion.
Yeah. This is why I also say before it's too late,
That
because that's what's gonna happen. When it's too late, now if you do have to keep going to doctor, it makes it a whole lot worse. It's gonna make it a whole lot worse and a whole lot harder on your situation, whatever it may be. All right. So you should already see, this is advice from me. You should already have a lot of brothers don't, but you should already have a primary care physician. I was trying to think of the word for, but you definitely primary care physician, like a doctor that you trust, that's gonna make sure that you get your physical every 2 or 3 times out of the year. Every year you get at least like 2 or 3 of them free, and you get you some health insurance and get you some dental insurance too, and get you a primary care dentist too. You know what I'm saying? So go and get them too, and make sure that you taking care of yourself, because the dentist can get real high too. If you let it get too bad, it's gonna cost thousands and thousands of your dollars. You ain't gonna be able to afford it once you let it get too bad. And start off with a couple hundreds. You keep letting them cavities get bad if you want to. You understand? You keep letting them cavities get too bad if you want to, and the deeper and deeper that it gets, the more expensive it's gonna be. All right. So you have to catch stuff early. Do not just go through life letting your body deteriorate, because that's what we do. That's why we be thinking that it's making it worse, because maybe it done got to the point where it's nothing that can help. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it may get to that point to where it may be just too late. All right. And you want to prevent that before it happens. And a lot of the things that we have wrong with us, we know why. We know it's because we eat too much processed food. We eat too much sugar. We not working out. We not taking care of our body. We're not doing all those things, man. Or it may be a thing where you might just have that, your family has that kind of history, that health problem in their history. And so it's something you need to make sure you're checking up on. All right. Different stuff like that. That's why classes like this is important. And it should be taught in school. And actual your K through 12, it should be taught health. Nobody talks to us about medical insurance or dental insurance. We get that Blue Cross Blue Shield or whatever until we 18. Then after it, we don't know what the hell we had doing. You know what I'm saying? After that, we just thugging it. at that point. So it's definitely real important to stay on top of that, man. It's super important to stay on top of your health. Not only for you, but for all your loved ones, man. Don't nobody want to see you sick and down. You know what I'm saying? Especially a brother in the school, a sister in the school. Nobody want to see that for nobody, man. All right. You got that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory,
Mm-hmm.
but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
What that mean, yeah, man? Say, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. First, what is strife?
Uh, in biblical context, I think strife is like what's the word for it? What's the word for it? Let me say. It's like I want to say it's like beef or disagreement.
That's close, though. That's real close. See, real close. Strife. Young man Shaq said, anger. That's close. Strife is just basically it's arguments over nothing, petty squabbles, petty argument. Like somebody who you know, think of somebody who you know just loves to argue, and no matter what, they're gonna find some kind of way for something to be an issue. And you say you like LeBron better than Michael Jordan, and they ready to take their shirt off and throw hands. You know what I'm saying? Strife is just petty bickering, petty beef. All right. And vainglory, of course, is doing stuff that's in vain. Vain meaning it was for nothing. You did all of this for nothing. What did you gain from it? You gained absolutely nothing from it. So don't let anything be done through strife or vainglory. Don't let it be done because you want to be seen, you want the glory of it, and don't let it be done just because you want to be petty. Just because you want to hang it over somebody else's head, man. Read that next part. But in lowliness.
But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
Uh-huh. Meaning what? Be humble. That's exactly what this verse is saying. Be humble. Don't ever try to do something just to seem better than the person standing next to you. All right. Don't ever, even if you are in good health, don't ever try to down another brother who's not. You understand? Don't ever try to one up somebody. Purposely one upping brothers in this truth, especially in this truth. That's not what we're here for. We all got one mission. That's to teach our people to come back to the Bible. All right. Don't let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. Read that next verse.
Verse 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others.
All right. Don't disrespect the brother in bad health, and also be wary, like you said earlier in the class, man. If you feel like you should say something, or you really want to help a brother out, don't only worry about your health, worry about another person's. And you see it's killing them, say something. You understand? Say something. Now, if it gets to the point where it gets violent, or it just gets, it's like you cast your pearls amongst swine, then back off of it. But in here, we push each other to be better. You understand? You really want to get in that gym. And Shaq got something for you. The Shaq got a training regimen for you. Now, if you can last going to the gym with the Shaq, hey, that's a different story. But it's brothers out here, man. We brothers, man. We gonna do whatever we can to lift each other up. All right. But we have to make sure nothing we do is in the wrong spirit. make sure that you helping that brother to help that brother, and it's not done for vainglory. It's not done to seem like you're just an amazing person. All right. Give me, matter of fact, on that, give me Ecclesiastes and Apocrypha, chapter 37. Chapter 37 and verse 5. God. Chapter 37, verse 5, Baba Kasha. If it's any other questions, man, that y'all want to ask in the chat, let me know.
This is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 37, verse 5.
Go ahead.
There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly.
All right. It's a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly. You understand? It's a friend to help his friend for the belly. All right. Meaning what? Keep going.
And taketh up the buckle, and taketh up the buckle against the enemy.
You understand? What is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly? What does that mean? You understand? Help with his friend. Okay. Say what happens if you don't help this friend.
Their friends would struggle or would fall and they would require help.
How would you feel?
Bad.
You'll feel bad. Exactly. So read it again. Read it again.
There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly.
It's not. It's because this companion helps his friend not only for the friend's sake, but because he's so much of a brother. If he didn't, he wouldn't feel right. It would feel wrong if he didn't. You understand? It helped his friend for the belly. He could hardly sleep at night. You understand? You want these kind of people around you. The kind of people that if they didn't help you, they would feel absolutely terrible. Yeah, I mean, you don't want it's a companion which helped his friend for the belly. If he didn't, he wouldn't feel right. Read that next part.
Come on.
And take it.
And taketh up the buckler against the enemy.
What that mean? What does a buckle do? Go ahead. Answer.
If I could, does this essentially mean that they help you fight the enemy?
Take up the buckler for the enemy. They help you fight against whatever it is you need to fight against. That buckle is what keep a seat buckle. It protects you. They take up that buckler. They like your seatbelt against the enemy. You understand? Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to sleep at night. They couldn't stand to see you going to war out here on your own. These are the kind of people you want in your corner. This is the kind of people that you need to surround yourself with. And it's truth, you are obligated to be willing to die for your brothers and sisters. You obligated to be willing be on that front line, going to camp, and be ready for anything to come after that. All right. That's what you are responsible for. That's what you, when you took that oath and you got that oil poured on your head, that's what you signed up for. All right. That's what you signed up for. And that's what that's what a real friend is, man. It says that in the Bible. Give me a second. I'm gonna get you another one on that. I'm gonna get you another one on that, man. Get with give me John chapter 15, verse 13. I'm gonna get you what Christ said. Book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Read it as soon as you got it. But it's a friend that wouldn't feel right for his belly's sake. All right. That's what a real friend, that's how a real friend operates. If I didn't help you, young man, if I knew that I could have did something for you and I just chose not to do it, I would feel absolutely terrible. You understand? I would be ashamed of myself. I wouldn't want to come outside. I wouldn't be able to look at myself if I was to go to camp with my brothers and I take off running when something happened and one of them brothers get badly injured. You understand? One of them brothers get damaged. And I was able to do something, but I cowered. And I chose myself and my safety over saving my brother. All right. Give me that, man. John 15:13.
This book of John, chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this.
Greater love hath no man than this. Keep going.
That a man lay down his life for his friend.
That a what?
A man lay down his life for his friend.
Lay down his what?
Lay down his life for his friend.
Man, that's that friend. That's that friend that's your friend for that belly's sake. That's the friend that's gonna take up the buckler against your enemies. The one that's willing to lay his life down for his friends. You understand? Now, you're gonna have to, it's man, it's tough because of how evil the world is. So you can't find friends in the world. You can't find friends in the world. Why? Because everybody, what they say, it's a dog eat dog world. All the real niggas in the truth. That's how I see it. All the real niggas in here. You understand? Because in the world, they're gonna say, if you ain't my children, you ain't my, my family, I don't care nothing about you. When it's time to actually lay their life down for you, they will refuse to do so. And when it's time to go to jail about you, guess what they doing? They telling your name, your information, and giving the police your address, and they giving them everything. They gonna tell the whole story, man. All the real niggas is in this truth, man. We all go to camp, we go to war, and we fight for the same purpose. And we are obligated. And if you are not, if you ain't this, you will be found out. And you ain't gonna last in the truth. That's what it's gonna take. You're gonna have to be willing to lay down your life for this. You understand? That's what it's gonna take. So I surround myself around real brothers, real friends in this truth, man. And that's how you have to be. And that's gonna be the best thing for your health. To have people who actually care about you. To be surrounded by people who gonna tell you right from wrong, even if it do come off harsh as a check-in. That's what you need in your life. You understand? That's what you need in your life. Matter of fact, give me let me see. Give me Proverbs chapter 27, verse 5. All right. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 5, Baba Kashak. Whenever you got it, you can read. All right. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 5.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Open rebuke is better than secret love.
What?
Open rebuke is better than secret love.
Open rebuke is better than secret love. You understand? It's better to be open about whatever you think. Open rebuke is better than secret love. It's better to have people around you who are gonna say something, who are willing to take you to counsel, who are willing to go to you one-on-one. It's better to have open rebuke than to have secret love. You understand? People who claim they love you, people who claim they death for you, but you'll never know why. Because it's secret love. You understand? You never know who really with you. You know, man, people they say you never know who really with you till it come down to it. You understand? Till it really comes down to it, because all them people that you thought you can trust and that you thought you could depend on, and that enabled you to do all the crazy stuff you was doing, smoking weed, shooting guns, and having fights and selling drugs. All the people who you thought they was really your friends and really your people because they let you do that. When it comes down and you going to jail, or you getting shot, you getting paralyzed, or you anything, you gonna see who really with you after that.
Mhm.
You understand? It's gonna be, and guess who's gonna be the ones who was telling you not to do it the whole time. That's why that open rebuke is better than secret love. The ones who you hated and you was bumping heads because they kept telling you get out the street. They told you that one for you. They told you change your life around. You know, that's something that's so funny about being young, man, being a kid, because you think that everybody who let you destroy yourself is your friend.
Mhm.
And everybody who tell you not to do it is your enemy. You hate your parents when they tell you not to do that. You hate your brothers, your sisters, your teachers. You hate the police. You hate everybody who don't let you be evil as hell and don't allow you to destroy yourself, man. But the people who do and just don't care about your life, you love them to death. And we all guilty of that, man. We all done been there and done that and been a child before. But now you have to be willing to surround yourself by people who are willing to tell you that you're wrong. And that's what love is, man. Yeah, Bible, even with your kids, man, it say, do not spare that rod, man. Don't spare that rod. Put belt to behind. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about, man. You understand? Give me Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 32. Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 32.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
I have no pleasure in ye death, it's like in the death of him that dieth,
Uh-huh.
saith the Lord.
I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth. You know why he's saying that?
God,
Why he's saying that?
it's not, there's no pleasure in watching somebody die, someone dying.
Why is the Lord saying that though? Keep reading.
God, saith the Lord God, wherefore turn yourselves and live.
And live ye.
Live ye.
You understand? Now you understand why the Lord is saying that? Now, why is the Lord saying he hath no pleasure in him that die? All right. Let's read up. Read verse 30. Ezekiel 18:30.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 30.
Go 29. Salaki.
Verse 29. Yet said
Salaki. Verse 28. Give me verse 28. It's gonna make it real clear for you.
Verse 28. Because he considereth and turneth away from all his transgressions that he hath committed, he shall surely live, he shall not die.
And he gonna live. Why? It said right there.
Because he turned from his transgressions.
Mm-hmm.
He is living the truth.
Mm-hmm. So the Lord gonna let you live. Keep going. Matter of fact, go to 30. That's a lot. Trying to make it as simple as possible.
Verse 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, saith the Lord God. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions, so iniquity shall not be your ruin.
You understand? Now read verse 32 again.
Verse 32. For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord God.
All right. Now, why does he have no pleasure in the death and the die?
Because those were people that didn't turn from their ways. They just died as being dead people.
Because he gave them chance after chance, and he didn't want them to die, but he had to punish them. You know what I'm saying? He don't have pleasure in it because he had to do it. He didn't want us to die. The laws is made for us to live. All the laws, statutes, and commandments are made. Nothing in this Bible, nothing that the Lord asks of us is supposed to be for us to die. We given the laws so that we can live. The Lord don't just like punishing people just because he want to. He said, because he gave his life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave his life to Christ. I'm not sure which question that was, Salakia. I got to that one late. But he don't have no pleasure in the death of him to die because he doesn't want to have to kill anybody. The Lord doesn't want to have to do that to anybody. But you know what we have to take up on ourselves? Discipline. We have to want to live ourselves. We have to have the willpower to live. Whether that be how we change our diet, whether that be keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, whether that be the way we carry ourselves in the truth, the way we carry ourselves when we are away from the brothers in the truth. You gotta have the will to want to live. It's what the Lord wants for you. The Lord don't want to have to punish you, but he will. You understand? The Lord doesn't want for you to have to be sickly, to be, diabetic, to have high blood pressure, to, have what's a more like that? Gout. He don't want that. He wants you to be able to eat clean and eat chicken and beef, and you know what I'm saying? The kidney failure. He wants you to be able to drink strong. But you know what you have to do is stop abusing what you have. You understand? You have life. Stop abusing it. Glaucoma. You know what I'm saying? The gout is a real big gout, man. Do you know? See, now gout is one of them ones. It can mess with you out of nowhere, I believe, but it mainly comes from you going back to that same thing. You can eat with gout, but gout, I knew somebody with gout. I slaved with somebody with gout. He kept, even though he knew he wasn't supposed to eat red meat, he would get it anyway and be in pain forever and just be suffering in pain. You understand? See, now the Lord doesn't want to have to do you like that. You have to choose not to do yourself like that, man. You understand? Because your body ain't only, your body is not even yours. The scriptures say you were bought with a price. Your body is God's vessel. All right. And we have to treat ourselves as such. We have to be aware of our health. We have to want to keep ourselves in shape. And it ain't even got to be tip-top shape. At least watch what you eat. Please, at least watch what you eat and make sure you're getting your steps in or something. All right. Make sure that you taking care of your health, man. That's one of the most important things, man. The scripture said a good body and a strong body is worth more than all riches, man. All right. Now give me Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha, chapter 42 and verse 8. I'm gonna get this one. Might finish out with this one. All right. I might finish out with this one. This is another one. This is another one of them verse. I'll be writing these now, yeah, man. You gonna need these. This is another one you can cut the hell out of somebody with. All right. You gonna cut the hell out of some people with this, man. This one is a good one to have. To remember. Even if you ain't gotta pull it, just remember this in your mind. You got it? Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 42, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish
Keep going.
and the extreme age that contendeth with those that are young.
You know what that means?
One second. It means don't be afraid to speak up, no matter if it's an older person or if it's a younger person.
Exactly. See, now this is one thing that our older brothers forget. Our older brothers don't realize. Just because you older don't mean you're not a fool. You a old fool. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be like, said does the book of Romans talk about how important the body is too? I will have to know exactly where you at with that. Now I know the book of, I'm not sure if you probably may be referring to the book of Corinthians. Corinthians talk about the whole body of Christ. Basically, all us being members joined to Christ. All right. Romans, it's a lot in Romans. Romans can talk about the promises made to Israel, the adoption, the glory. It can talk about Romans chapter 7 talks about, women not being able to leave their husband. Not being able to leave their husband unless the husband dies. And the same way that they bound to that husband is the same way that that husband is bound to the law. All right. There's a lot of different things in Romans. There's a lot of different things in Romans, man. So it says, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish and the extreme age that contendeth with those that are young. Keep going. Finish it out.
Thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living.
You understand? Thus shall I be truly learned and approved of all men living. All right. Now I think Romans 1 might be, if you talk about Romans 1 might be the one they talk about homosexuality, right? Romans 1 and now that I think about it, it's one that says leaving a natural use. Romans 1 and 26 and things like that, man. And on down is talking about men and women defiling their body, being homosexual, changing the natural use of a woman and of a man, you understand, to something that is ungodly and is unholy and unseemly and unsightly. All right. That's what Romans 1, if you're talking about chapter 1, is talking about. All right. Let me see.
So verse 6 in chapter 1.
Romans 1 and 26. Yeah, we ain't gotta get it. But if brothers did want that, that's talking about homosexuality. That's talking about homosexuality for sure. All right, so don't ever let no Christian, no matter what version of the Bible they got, even in that New Testament, it talks about homosexuality is wicked. You understand? In the law and just plain in there. All right. give me Ecclesiastes chapter 32 and verse 24. We're gonna end it with that. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 32. We're gonna get verse 24. Yeah, verse 24.
All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 32, verse 24. In the Apocrypha, he that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandments.
Yeah.
And he that trusted in him shall fare never the worse.
Meaning, if you believe in the Lord and trusteth in the Most High, you shall fare never the worse. All right. Meaning what? It won't be as bad as it could be if you wasn't in the world. If you was in the world, it wouldn't be as bad as it would be if you didn't trust in the Most High. The Lord might still pepper you up. He might still pepper you up because it's the decisions you make at that point. But if you do believe in the Lord, good news is you shall fare never the worse. Don't take this for granted and think that you can do whatever the hell you want to. Don't take this for granted and think that you can neglect your health. You understand? But in the cases scenario where it is too late for you to do something about your health, the Lord will make a way, man. The Lord is going to make sure that you shall never fare the worst. All right? Get that down too. Any questions? All right. Any questions in the chat? Just Romans. All right. I don't see no question in the chat. I ain't got no question in the room, so I'm gonna end this joint out, man. All right. It's the ISBK, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, under the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hunter. We've been established since 1969, and since 1969, we're teaching the truth according to the Bible. What is the truth? According to the Bible, the truth is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians descend from the greatest people to have walked in faith, of the earth. All right. It's your Tuesday night brotherhood class. Preaching Officer 5 on the Kanaka. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group, Islam, Christianity, or any other wicked religion out there. All right. And with that, that's my time. Shalom.